to post right now. Back over to Vance Cameron for the call.
Woodmere Macarena, Woodmere Heather M, Rock and Roll K's, JJ Amelia, next in line. Too much for you. JJ Aurora, look over your top of the stretch. Here they come. There they go, up and pacing, leaving out, it's J.J. Amelia, Woodmere Heather M right with her, then third as they make their way on around the turn, coming from the outside. Too much for you, way wide and looking for fourth is J.J. Aurora. To get away fifth along the inside, Woodmere Macarena. Rock and Roll K's got away sixth, then next in line, and look over your is the trailer. J.J. Amelia made the lead, in line to Mark Bradley. They have them by 3 at the opening quarter. Woodmere Heather M is second. Third is Too Much for You. Rock and Roll K's that heavy favorite moving on the outside. 28 and 4 was that opening quarter. Onward they go, arriving at the 3-8. In at the rail is J.J. Amelia. Now right alongside, Rock and Roll K's coming up to take over the lead. Then in third, Woodmere Heather M. Racing fourth, that's Too Much for You. J.J. Aurora has fifth. Woodmere Macarena sixth. Next in line, seventh on the outside, the trailer. That's Look Over Your. On by the opening half mile, Rock and Roll K's made the lead. 57 and 4. A serious opening half mile. By the 5/8 they go. Rock and Roll K's for Kenny Murphy by 2. J.J. Amelia's all out in the 2-hole. Up and on the move third is Woodmere Heather M. Racing from fourth, Too Much for You. Woodmere Macarena's on the outside fifth. Next in line is taken over sixth. J.J. Aurora seventh. And the trailer, Look Over Your. The 3/4 up in 1:27 and a 1/5. They have an 1/8 of a mile left to go, and it's all Rock and Roll K's in here. Racing from second, Woodmere Heather M. Up third is Too Much for You, but it's Rock and Roll K's in the Cavendish Farms Atlantic Breeders' Crown Consolation 2-year-old filly facers. Woodmere Heather M was second. Too Much for You third. An excellent trip of 1:56.4. We do have a judge's inquiry underway in race number 6. Judge's inquiry, please retain your tickets.
Well, here comes the slow-mo replay for the afternoon 6th race. Cavendish Farms Atlantic Breeders' Crown Consolation 2-year-old pacing fillies and Rock and Roll K's. What an effort this afternoon, Kurt.
Well, yeah, we talked about her in the pre-race. This filly should be Championship Sunday. Unfortunately, she just didn't have enough points to get in that final with just 6 starts, 2 wins, and 4 seconds. Well, she just added to that. Now 3 wins, 4 seconds in 7 starts. If she was in the final tomorrow afternoon, she would probably win it. That's how good this filly is. She just got a bit of a late start. But what a performance here today. Brush and crush for Kenny Murphy. He took his time off the wings. This filly doesn't have a lot of gate speed, but wow, did she make a move there at 3/8 as Mark Bradley and J.J. Amelia got to the lead early, 28 and 4. Released Rock and Roll K's to the front, 57 and 4, and Murphy just kept on rocking and rolling, 127 and 1. Nice trip here, 156 and 4, and that's a new speed badge for this two-year-old filly by Tobago K. She gets it done here in the Atlantic Breeders' Crown Consolation. A nice tractor here, 3-2-6. Nice long odds on the 6 at 34 to 1. Too Much for You. So it's 3-2-6 here in race 6, but hold on to all tickets as we are under an inquiry here in the 6th.
The judge's inquiry underway in race number 6 involves the conduct of the race after 3/4. Rock and Roll K's arriving at the 6th race winner's circle. Bay Pacing filly, the 2-year-old daughter of Tobago K's, is from the Camlock Dam Timel Extra, owned by Hardcore Racing of Belfast. The filly bred by Blaine Tebow of Kensington. She's trained by Jeff Holmes and driven to victory by Kenny Murphy. And she paces to a new race win record of 156-4. Rock and Roll K's in the Atlantic Breeders' Crown Consolation for 2-year-old filly pacers, presented by Cavendish Farms. At trackside, the presentation. Results of the 6th race judge.